Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Summertown High School. Tonight's games between the Lady Eagles and Eagles and the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats of Giles County. Game will be getting underway in about a minute. Giles County coming into this contest with a record of with only 2 wins on the Lady Bobcats. As we start here, we're going to have a moment of silence for those of you that may have heard on social media or other news outlets. Had a tragedy occur yesterday at Summertown Elementary School where one of the teacher's aides, Miss Dorothy Glass, slipped on some ice and fell and had to be life-flighted to a Nashville hospital where she passed away from her injuries. And we're going to have a moment of silence to honor Miss Dorothy and her family.
Please join me in a moment of silence for Miss Dorothy Glass. Thank you. And now the national anthem by our Summertown High School band.
All right, great job there by Mr. Garcia and the Summertown High School Band. Next up, you'll hear our starting lineup for Giles County. Will be number 1, Mayan Coffey. Number 5, Ari Howard.
Number 14, Casey Stevenson.
Casey Stevenson, number 14.
Number 21, Kataya Dudley.
Kataya Dudley, number 21.
22, Kylie Hendricks.
And number 22, Kylie Hendricks. And the lights go out, spotlight comes on, and we'll be introducing your Lady Eagles.
And now the starting lineup for Coach Jeremy Key, your Lady Eagles. Up point guard, a sophomore, number 2, Carly Campbell.
Carly Rue Campbell at the point guard.
At guard, another sophomore, number 3, Emily Gray.
At guard, sophomore number 3, Emily Brazier. Katie Burdett in the middle. Ainsley Burleson on the wing. And junior Reese Wilson. Reese has missed a few games with some back injury issues, but it's good to have her back on the floor tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Lady Eagles and Eagles, of course, play here tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be playing at Mount Pleasant in a makeup game that was canceled, last week due to the inclement weather.
Hello, Scotty. Can you hear me?
Hey, thank you, sir. Yep, got you loud and clear.
Yeah, just got to thinking about it, Scotty. We played 2 games in about 20 days. So not what you want going into January, but can't do nothing about the weather.
And we start off with an Ainsley Burleson 3 up off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, coming away with it is Brazier. Over to Campbell. Tries to make the pass back to Brazier. It's going to be deflected by Lady Bobcats. Chased down, picked up inside, shot up, off the glass, no good. Rebound, shot up. It's going to be fouled. That'll send Coffee to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of sloppy first
I
series.
was going to say, that first series looked like we hadn't played 2 games in 20 days. That foul is going to be on Rue. Her first, team first. First free throw by Coffee is good. Second one is also good. So Giles County takes the early 2-0 lead. Campbell will bring it up the floor. Into the corner to Brazier. Looking inside now around the top of the horn to Wilson. To Burleson. She drives baseline, kicks it back out top of the key to Brazier. Over to Campbell. 3-point shot up and good.
Good answer.
Lady Eagles take the lead 3-2. Lady Eagles jump into immediate press. Giles County able to break it fairly easily. Back out top of the key to Howard. Howard cross court over to Coffee. She fakes a shot, puts it back up. No good. Rebound Campbell. She wants to run. Down the right side she comes. Back it back out and reset the offense. Over to Burleson.
Ainsley's wide open.
She drives in the paint. Shot up, no good. But we'll whistle on a foul, and that will be on Hendricks.
Did you notice that, Scotty?
Yep.
Ainsley's wide open. Had nobody guarding her. I was waiting on her to bury a 3.
Well, she missed that 1-3 already, so you know she's going to get hesitant.
Well, the way she shot at Columbia Academy, she needs to shoot it every time she gets it.
And Ainsley's first free throw is good.
I think she finished with 27 at Columbia Academy, Scotty.
Second free throw also good. Ladies extend their lead to 5-2. Into Coffee. Back over to Howard. Across the timeline. Back to Coffee. Lady Eagles in a man-to-man. Hendricks guarded by Brazier. Over to Stevenson. May have got away with a travel there. To Coffee in the corner. Back out to Hendricks. Excuse me, it's Howard. Shot up. We have a jump ball called in the paint, and the ball, possession will remain with Giles County.
A little bit of unluck there. Burdette kind of tipped that ball, so Brazier was set up for a rebound, but the ball got tipped and she didn't know it. Let Giles County get in, and Burdette couldn't get back over there to get it herself after the block.
To be Howard, hounded by Campbell out top of the key. Over to Hendricks. Tries to make the pass inside, deflected by Burdette, picked up. Shot by Dudley's no good. Rebound Burleson. Over to Campbell. To Brazier. In the paint to Wilson on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Burleson. 3-point shot up and good.
Nice shot, Ainsley. Nice kick out, Reese.
8-2, Lady Eagles lead. Pass goes mid-court to Dudley. They get it across the timeline, back over to Howard. Inside to Hendricks. Turns, shot up, off the glass and good.
It's a good shot by Hendricks over an even longer Burdette.
Down to Burleson. She drives baseline. Nobody stops her. She goes to the paint. Up off the glass and good. 10-4.
Yeah, you can kind of tell already, Scotty. Giles County's just not going to be used to this pace set by the Lady Eagles.
Pass inside. Now they kick it out to Brazier. 3-point shot up and good. Get that down, Dad.
She's got a percentage. Ever since she got sick and missed that over the Christmas break, she's been kind of in a funk, Scott.
Pass deflected by Campbell. Over to Burleson. She gets back to Campbell for a 3, and it's up and good. Lady Eagles lead 16-4. With that, we have a timeout on the floor by Giles County. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening or watching the Exports Network.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Giles County with the ball. To Howard. She'll bring it up the left side, cut off by Campbell. With a little trap set, and kick it back out to Coffee. Lady Eagles still in their man-to-man. Coffee guarded by Brazier. In the corner to Stevenson. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Burleson.
Coffey's a real athletic ball player. I remember her when her and him used to have some battles, and him was at E.O. Kaufman, and she was at Bridgeforth. That's some wars.
Giles County inbounds it under their own basket. Kicks it inside, shot up, going to be blocked by Wilson, picked up by Burdett. Tries to make the pass out to Burleson. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Giles County. Campbell bringing it up the floor to Wilson. Tries to make the pass to Burleson. It's tipped, I believe, by Giles County and goes off of Burleson's hands.
Well, Reese has been out of action, but they were overplaying that. Don't need to make that pass in the
Exactly.
corner. Just reverse the ball and let's see what's happening.
There's too much traffic there
Yeah.
together. Giles County bringing it up the left side. This is Brown in the game now. Over to Howard. Back to Brown. She's picked up by Burleson. Back to Howard. To Brown. They finally go inside to number 24, Gibson, who's in the game now for the Lady Bobcats. Over to Dudley. Makes the pass inside. Shot up. No good. There's a whistle and a foul. I believe that will be
I think it's going to be on Burdett.
on Burdett.
It will. Her first, team second.
And that will send Howard to the line, I believe. Couldn't tell from her ponytail exactly what number she was. First free throw is good. Have Dinwiddie checking in for Wilson for the
Wait,
Lady
excuse
Eagles.
me, that's not Howard. That's Brown, number 3.
Is it? Okay.
Ponytail distracted everything. Makes both.
Second is good. Campbell kicks out to Brazier. Brazier drives baseline, pulls up jumper, rattles, no good. Rebound, Giles County. This will be Howard bringing it up the left side, cut off by Campbell. Makes the pass out to Brown. Gets it back to Howard. She's going to drive baseline, shot up, off the glass and good. Probably could have got a blocking call there as well. 16-8 your score. Campbell to Dinwiddie. To Burleson, into Burdett, and she's going to be fouled on the entry pass.
I think that's the first pass with 3:01 to go, Scotty, that we fed it down to Burdett. Usually doesn't take us long to get her the ball.
The foul's going to be on Dudley.
Olivia Riggs, who had a big night at Columbia Academy, she's going to check in and give Cousin Rue a break.
Riggs inbounds to Burdett, deflected, picked up by Giles County. They get it out to Hendricks, top of the key, and reset their offense. And
Oh, what's going on?
not sure what they're stopping play for in the middle of the play.
It looks
They're
like they're
looking at a
handing.
book.
Looks like they're handing the book. May not have somebody on the roster.
Must have a number discrepancy or something for Giles County. Not sure what the.
Gonna let Burdett try to get her first 2 of the game. Burdett may be one of our best free throw shooters. Send her down here, shoot a technical. Usually don't see that, Scotty.
That's right.
The post player coming down to knock down the technical foul.
So he never actually signaled a technical, though, so.
Wonder who it is because, let's see, I've got every player that's out there on ours that I got from the coach's book. Well, that's what I get. Old Brazier curse done hit again. Ain't no way she'll make this one.
Yeah, I'm like you. I'm not sure what unless it was just a number discrepancy or something in their book.
And she missed that
in
one,
the official book.
Did she miss that one,
Yeah,
too?
she did.
Jeez. Katie, I ain't bragging on you no more.
You can't reverse the curse between the two free throws. Once you do it, it's done.
It's done. Let's see, you're going to get number 22,
22's coming in.
Hendricks, going to check back in for number 21,
Dudley, which she was, I'm not sure where the problem was.
It's number 4 because I don't have a number 4, Scott.
Ah, okay.
And you probably don't either.
I don't either. That's what it is. Shot up by Riggs. Back to the rim, no good. Rebound, Burleson in the paint. She gets hammered.
Got knocked down.
Over to Brazier, three-point shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Burleson with another rebound. She'll dribble it out to Riggs, to Burleson. Over to Brazier. She'll take another three. And this one rims out. Rebound Burleson. So Burleson's padding her rebounding stats there. 3 on this possession.
Yeah, she's going to turn around and look at him or Riggs and say, hey, somebody make one, would you?
I like getting rebounds, but I'd rather you hit.
Or y'all come rebound and I'll shoot it. Yeah, our cohort over here, Will, just asked if they're letting number 4 stay in. Yeah, they let her stay in. They just had to add her to the roster and cost them a technical.
Yeah, which so far we hadn't even scored. All we've got is the ball off of it. Over to Burleson now. Here comes a three, and it's good.
Yeah, Ainsley said that's about enough of that. Somebody give me the ball.
Giles County get over to number 4. Again, we don't have a name there. We'll try to get that at halftime. Over to Brown. Brown brings it up the left side. Cut off by Dinwiddie. Tries to make the pass out to Howard. He's going to go out of bounds. Turn over to the Lady Eagles. Wonder where all-region scorekeeping Mr. Brian Long is tonight.
I don't know. That's what I just.
I didn't realize he wasn't here till we had that technical. So
yeah, Brian.
He'd have caught that before the game even started.
Yeah, I see his folks, Mr. and Miss Billy and Faye Long here, and his daughter, but I don't see Brian or Miss Jana.
Shot up by Riggs, no good. Rebound. There's going to be a whistle and a foul. I believe that'll be on Hendricks for Giles County. It is. That'll be her second. Team 5th. So Campbell to inbound under the Lady Eagles basket. 19-8. Summertown leads, a minute and a half to go here in the first period. Looking inside, finds Burdett. Now out to Burleson. She's going to penetrate. Kicks it out to Riggs. Cross to Dinwiddie. 3-point shot up and good.
Good shot, Mia. I kind of gave her the same speech the other night that I gave my own daughter, Scott. If you don't start shooting it when you're wide open, I'm going to kick you in the butt.
Well, they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Still there by Burleson.
Every one of them.
To Riggs. To Burdett's going to take a three. And good.
I told you she could shoot. She just can't make foul shots when I need her to.
And we have another timeout on the floor. Timeout, 30-second by Giles County. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Got word from all-region scorekeeper Mr. Brian Long. He's home under the weather, so hope he gets to feeling better. Maybe we'll make it through the night without him.
Well, I can't say the same about we shouldn't need his help in the girls' game, but we might in the boys' game.
Everybody's got to have a sub every once in a while. Let's be Riggs, three-point shot up, off, in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound
Chloe
by
Schaefer
in the game now for the Lady Eagles. Back out to Riggs, across to Campbell. To Burleson. We'll go around the corner. Skip pass out to Campbell for a long three, and it's good.
That's Carly's third.
That was 5 feet beyond the arc. That ought to be a four-pointer.
She's got 9 all
Pass
threes.
inside is going to be deflected by Campbell to Burleson. Back to Campbell, back to Burleson, and up off the glass and good. 30-8 your score.
Ainsley with 10 here in the first quarter.
Ainsley tries to cut off the ball handler there. It's going to be whistled called for a block. Pick up, I believe that'll be her first personal. Team 6, is that correct?
It is.
I don't think we have it on the scoreboard, but pass into Coffee. 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cut off by Riggs. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by the Lady Eagles. I believe that was actually off of Giles County, but we'll give it to them.
I think so.
8 seconds to go here in the first.
Phantom number 4 checks back in for Gibson. If we got any Giles County viewers watching,
Yes.
Post on there her name and number, please.
Right.
If we got her number, just post her name.
Dinwiddie in the corner to Riggs. 3-point shot up. Too hard. That's where the first quarter will end. Lady Eagles lead 30-8. We'll be back in 1 minute for second quarter action. You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
It's the wall-to-wall clearance sale going on now at Story & Lee Furniture. Save hundreds of dollars off floor samples, one-of-a-kinds, and even as-is models. We've slashed prices to make room for our 2022 inventory. Bedrooms, mattresses, dining rooms, leather furniture, and so much more. With collections of famous name brands from all over the world. Hundreds of items marked down at liquidation prices. It's the Story & Lee Furniture wall-to-wall clearance sale going on right now.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Second quarter getting underway will be the Lady Eagles ball. Lady Eagles lead 30-8. So be Campbell. Left side to Burleson. Back to Campbell. Down the right side to Brazier. Lady Eagles do have their starting 5 back in.
Giles County dropped into a zone now. I know.
Wilson
they're
to
staying
Brazier.
in the
Back
zone.
to Wilson. Skip pass over to Burleson in the corner. 3-point shot up and good. Ainsley's got the hot hand again.
That's her third 3 of the night as well. Ainsley with 13 here in the first half.
Howard to Coffee. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul, I believe, on Brazier or Campbell. We'll see how they call it.
I think Brazier, yeah. Just her first. Team fourth.
Number 4 with the ball. Tries to make the pass in. Is going to go out of bounds. They say last touch by the Lady Eagles.
And it's a good call.
I think it was tipped by Giles County and then tipped by Campbell. Giles County inbound under their own basket. Looking inside, shot up. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Coffee, shot up, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by the Lady Eagles. So we'll do it again.
Yeah, Brazier, she's my own kid. You know how I like to call my own kids out. She got whipped on a rebounder. It should be coming the other way.
Pass goes in and is going to be dribbled out of bounds. She lost the handle on the ball. Did Howard. Campbell to bring it up the floor. Goes right side to Burleson.
Oh, Ainsley.
Pass out to Wilson's going to be intercepted. Layup no good. Good defense by Wilson there, not to commit the foul. Head to Campbell, tries to make the pass to Burdett. It hits the rim, but there to get it are the Lady Eagles, as Brazier will be fouled as she drives to the basket. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
It was a good job by Em. She was kind of in a foot race after that ball. Carly was trying to lob to Burdett, got away, and picked it up and got to the rim. I'd like to see her give that shot a little more chance to go in, but if she makes her foul shots, I'll give her a pass.
First one is good. 34-8 your score. Second free throw, rims out, no good. Rebound, Giles County.
It's a good thing she can drive now, or I'd make her walk home.
She did that many times before, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Lob pass inside, ball's on the floor. Fight for it is Wilson and.
I was going to say, Frierson, let's go ahead and get a jump ball before somebody gets hurt. Good gracious.
That was Wilson and Dudley. And Giles County retain possession. The inbound pass is going to be deflected out by Burleson.
I'd like to see Ainsley just let her catch it right there in that corner. Was what she going to do with it.
Pass goes out top of the key. Brown, excuse me, that's Howard. She drives, tries to make the pass inside. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Giles County. Lady Eagles will bring the ball up the floor. Campbell in the corner to Burleson. She's going to drive baseline. Cut off. Kicks it over to Brazier. Out to Wilson. Wilson top of the key to Campbell. She wants a three. Off the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Giles County.
Going to have a wholesale substitution here for Summertown.
So we got Dinwiddie, Riggs.
Let's see. Kenzie Runnels, Brayley Burleson.
Burleson and Abby Schaefer. This will be Brayley. Out to Dinwiddie, to Riggs. Back to Dinwiddie, back to Brayley. Into Abby Joe. Should have took it to the hole there. She tries to dump it off to Dinwiddie. Over the left side to Brayley. She's going to drive baseline, dumps it to Schaefer. Shot up no good. Gets her on rebound, puts it back up no good.
It was a good driving dish by Brayley, though.
Runnels jump shot up no good. Giles County will bring the ball up the floor. Howard, guarded by Runnels. Goes inside, shot up, no good. Ball bounced around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Giles County. B. Riggs, the right side, over to Runnels. Tries to make the pass inside to Schaefer. It's going to be intercepted.
Yeah, Runnels a little too unselfish there, Scotty. She had, after she pump faked the shot, she had a layup there and just waited a little too long to hit a streaking Schaefer, but I believe she'd have had a layup if she'd have just took it to the rim.
Foul is on Runnels, her first, team fifth. Giles County will bring the ball up the floor.
Scotty, I do have a name.
Okay.
Number 4 is Maddie White.
Maddie White.
Did I get that right, Will? Maddie White.
So just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 34-8 your score. Pass goes out. And should have been a live ball there, but coming up with it is Burleson. She drives to the basket. It's going to be fouled by Coffey.
Yeah, tough luck there on Coffey. Coffey, I don't know, didn't realize it was on the inbounds, and she could have let it go back and not been backcourt. She tried to save it and saved it right to Brayley Burleson.
Burleson to the line to shoot two. That's Coffey's first personal, team seventh. So Lady Eagles will be in the bonus the remainder of the game, of the half. Second free throw, back of the rim, no good.
Summertown with only, Scotty, with only 3 points this whole half, this whole quarter.
It'll be Howard. Back out finds Gibson. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Schaefer. Probably could have been a foul call on the rebound, but no harm, no foul. This is Riggs to Mackenzie Runnels, and she's going to be charged with a travel. Coffee, long pass ahead, is going to be deflected by Riggs, recovered by Schaefer. Back to Riggs, she'll bring it back up the floor. Over to Dinwiddie, in the corner to Runnels. Back out to Riggs, over to Burleson, Dinwiddie. Lob pass inside to Schaefer, shot up off the glass, and good.
Good finish, Abby Joe.
She moves well in the paint for a freshman.
And we need her to just keep getting
Yep.
bigger and bigger because you know what we're losing.
That's
We've only
right.
got one senior, but it's a big senior to miss.
And shot up by Giles County. You don't call that a travel? Surely not.
First you call it a foul, and then when you don't call it a foul, you call it a jump ball.
You don't let the jump ball drag somebody across the floor and then call it a travel on them.
But when it's 36-8, I guess you can just that's
still
okay.
call it right. There's a 5-second call for you too, so it just goes back the other way. So be Riggs bring the ball up the floor. Over to Runnels, shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Riggs, and she's going to be called for a travel as she went back up for the shot. So Giles County now to bring it up the floor. This is Howard across the timeline, picked up by Riggs.
Howard's got pretty good handle, Scott.
In the corner, shot up. Off the rim, no good. Chased down by Gibson. And the ball's going to be stolen, and they're going to call that a jump ball. So I didn't know you could get a jump ball when you're still dribbling.
Well, it's a good crew to get that call.
That's almost like getting a travel while you're
That's
dribbling.
right.
Anyway, it is what it is. This will be Burleson, Brayley Burleson it is. In the corner to Dinwiddie. She drives baseline, tries to make the pass out to Riggs, going to be deflected, picked up by Giles County. This will be number 14, Stevenson, into the paint. Now back out to Howard. Guarded closely. No 5-second call. This is going to be, probably should have been a foul there, but this will be Runnels down the length of the floor. Shot up, no good. And say out of bounds on Giles County.
It's a good job by Reynolds getting down the floor. Just a real good job by Coffee getting down and blocking it.
Out to Dinwiddie, top of the key, into the paint. Now over to Brayley. In the corner to Runnels. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound, fought for, and I think Schaefer's going to get tagged with a foul on that.
That should put them in the bonus. They were already in the bonus, but that should be a 1-and-1.
So that'll send Coffee to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Giles County has not scored this quarter. I think it was 30-8 at the end of the first quarter. Is that correct?
It was. Excuse me. Yes, it was 30-8. Summertown is
So what do we?
They're saying that's just the sixth. Well, I didn't think I'd miss one. Brian, we need you, buddy.
I was going to say, we need Brian back.
The official scorekeeper's not looking so official, Brian.
This Coffee, she's going to be fouled by Brayley.
Pretty boy says, I'll make that up.
That's right.
We'll get on that foul line yet.
We'll get that 7th one. I'm tired of running.
Do want to remind everybody we'll get a little break. We'll be live from Mount Pleasant tomorrow night and a makeup from Tuesday. The Lawrence County game we were supposed to play hasn't been rescheduled yet, but we're hoping it still will at least before tournament time starts.
First free throw by Coffee was no good. Rebound of the Lady Eagles. Riggs to Runnels. Out to Dinwiddie. Into the paint. layup, no good, but a whistle and a foul. I believe that will be on Stevenson. We'll see how they report it.
That's a good job by Mia. Good take.
That is Stevenson.
Didn't get 2 points out of it, but she had a chance to get 2 at the line.
Her first team 8.
And banks
it in. Did she call backboard?
I don't know. Tell you what, need that one, need this one too. Free throw percentage is not very good for Summertown right now. Brazier's 1 for 2. Burleson's 2 for 2. But we've had 5 other misses since then.
Second one is also good, 38-8.
That put us about 50%. Mia knocking both of those down.
Giles County now with the ball. This is Brown. Drives the paint. Ball's going to be deflected, picked up by Dinwiddie. Gets it out to Runnels, ahead to Schaefer, up off the glass and good. Good job seeing the floor there by Runnels.
Schaefer got 4 here this quarter.
Minute and a half to go here in the first half. 3-point shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Burleson, Bradley Burleson that is. Out to Schaefer. Schaefer says, don't give me the ball.
Yeah, I'm post player here. Reminded me of whenever we used to kick it up to Josie and Jeff would have a stroke.
Yeah. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebound, Giles County. Howard brings it down the floor. Picked up, shot blocked by Schaefer. Ball's picked up by Riggs. And we're going to have a timeout call to save the possession.
I think it's just a 30. We'll stay right here with it. Scotty, if my bookkeeping is right, which is usually not as good as yours, but Giles County has not scored a basket since the 5-minute mark in the first quarter.
Wow. I knew they hadn't scored any this quarter, so 40-8 is your score, just over a minute to go here in the first half. Of course, this is a district game now.
It is.
Reminding everyone, now we're in AA. So Giles County is in our district, as well as tomorrow night's game at Mount Pleasant. They are also in our district. So that will also be a district game. So essentially our district is Loretta, Summertown, Giles County, Mount Pleasant,
Lewis County.
And Lewis County. Only a 5-team district.
I think I looked, in the combined record for the girls in our district, besides us and Loretta, the other 3 teams, I think only have about 6 wins.
Wow.
Runnels taking it to the rim, getting fouled.
So the real challenge for us will be coming to the region.
Coming to the region and trying to beat Loretta in a district championship or a region championship.
And the second one is good. Substitution for Giles County as Gibson will come back in and Dudley goes out. 41-8 your score. Howard to bring it up the floor. Picked up by Riggs. Into the paint, shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. I believe that will be on Riggs. Let's see how he reports it. Yes. That's her first, team 8. So Howard to the line to shoot 2.
That'll get them off 8.
And she hits both of them. So 41-10. Riggs over to Dinwiddie. Hands off to Runnels. Cross to Schaefer. Has it knocked away. Back over to Riggs. Tries baseline, tries to make the pass inside of Burleson. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Burleson. Giles County inbound going the length of the floor.
Well, there's Kaylee Campbell again. I about decided, Scotty, she's dropped out of college.
It's not that far away.
But it's not golf season right yet either.
And shot's going to be blocked by Burleson out of bounds. Giles County retained possession.
Going to give another shout out to a former Lady Eagle. Miss Riley Brazier's in the house tonight. I don't think we'd have got her here, Scotty, if we hadn't bought her a new car yesterday. But that's a pretty good reason to come in and watch your baby sister play.
Shot up by Coffey's no good, but there's going to be a foul on Dinwiddie. So Coffee will go to the line to shoot 2.
Do want to give another shout out to my grandparents at home, Miss Charles and Bonnie Brazier, watching and listening, and Mr. James Fields at home watching and listening.
I said that was on Dinwiddie. That was actually on Braylee Burleson, her 3rd foul.
It's a way to get after it, Braylee.
Getting her money's worth tonight.
If you want to play in the second half, though, you might want to tone her down a little bit. Kind of the same in Loretta, Scotty. Loretta up 48-4 almost at halftime in Loretta.
Against who they playing tonight?
Lewis County.
Lewis County. Shot at the buzzer up, no good. So at the half, your score, Lady Eagles 41, Giles County 11. We'll hand it back to some of our sponsors. You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed watching the 2009 regional semifinals with our man we're fixing to talk to, men's head basketball coach, Coach Wes Long. Coach, how we doing, buddy?
Good, Clint. How are you?
I'm good. Well, Coach, coming off, we haven't talked to you because we've had another delay with the weather. It's kind of messed things up a little bit for us again. But I haven't talked to you since at Columbia Academy. Had a hard-fought game against Columbia Academy. But, and, Coach, I don't want to say this and make you mad, and I said this the other night, I don't want to make any Summertown parents mad that might have boys on your team. But at the end of the day, Columbia's 5 against our 5, probably just a little bit better team.
They're probably more talented than we are.
As far as athletic, length, size, everything
bottom.
like that. You know, Jeremy Jackson not playing here, you can tell he was a big difference. But you kids didn't quit, still gave up probably more points than you wanted to allow, but still a 9, 10, 11-point loss at Columbia Academy. 80-70 something, pretty good night.
It was. I think we played pretty well, other than about a 4-minute stretch. That
third quarter.
It's on me. Let it get away from us right there. Should have done more to stop the run, and that stops with me. It starts with me. And but I think both times we've played CA, we've had a really good game plan. I thought we've executed it pretty well. But it comes down to making free throws right there and getting a few more rebounds on the defensive end, and that's what killed us And I think if we do a better job there, we hold them into the 60s right there, and we score enough to win. But I didn't think we played bad as a whole. It's just 3 or 4 minutes there. We got to get better.
It is. It was a rough third quarter there that kind of opened things up. And a team like that, you get down a certain amount, it's good that you can cut it back to what you did, to be honest with you. Coach, we got a new rivalry in the making tonight. Giles County, for the first time, you're in the same district with them. What do you know on this Giles County squad, and what are you expecting tonight out of them?
They're a talented group. They got a couple of guards out top that can really shoot it and really control the tempo, and they got a big kid inside, and it's something that we don't have.
Right.
And it's something that seems like everybody else does have. So I think they're a dangerous team. You can't look at their record by any means. They played a lot of people tight. Fayetteville City team, who we thought was a really good win.
Right.
Giles County beats them 20.
I saw that on Coach T.
Then they get beat by 2 in another game. So it's not a fluke by any means.
Right.
These guys can play. They're just real streaky. And hopefully we're ready to play. Giles County hadn't played in like 17 days.
Right.
We haven't played in a week. So
and none of these boys have probably ever played in this gym.
No, I wouldn't think so. But, we just got to have a lot of energy from the start. That's been kind of a thorn in our side all year. Getting out to a good start. So hopefully we can do better tonight and execute the way we need to.
Well, Coach, good luck to you tonight. We'll be talking to you tomorrow night at Mount Pleasant. We'll have that game on the air and talk to you halftime tomorrow night as well.
Thank you.
That's Coach Wes Long. We'll go over stats and numbers in just a minute when we come back. We're going to take us about a 4-minute break, come back and get ready for second half action. Stay with us.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Hey y'all, Fred Webb here, United Country Southern Tennessee Realty. You get ready to sell your property, give one of these sales professionals a call today.
Hunter Webb, Farm and Land Sales Specialist, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, the Wayne County Connection, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. About ready to get the second half underway. We're ready on the officials to get back out on the floor. And I think we got the stats. What do you got there?
For Giles County, Coffee with 3, Brown with 2, Howard with 4, and Hendricks with 2. Round out for 11. For the Lady Eagles, Abby Jo Schaefer with 4, Katie Burdett with that lone 3, Mackenzie Reynolds with 1, Mia Dinwiddie with 5, Emily Brazier with 6, Carly Campbell with 9, and Ainsley Burleson leading all scorers with 13. Scott, here's where you're looking for. Play back-to-back nights, and I don't know how much. I know Coach Jean won't try not to let them overlook and think ahead to tomorrow and probably be imagining you're going to beat Mount Pleasant probably the same.
Right.
But they're still high school kids, and they probably know it.
Yeah.
If you're this starting 5 right here and probably Mia Dinwiddie, you're probably going to look to say, all right, let's play as hard as we can for at least most of the third quarter because your night's probably not going to last very long tonight.
Probably only 4 or 5 minutes if you get out there and play hard. So
this is one of those you hate to sound selfish or tell your kid, but it's I want to go down there and tell him, hey, if you want to score in the second half, you better get some shots off because you're probably going to be there long.
Still waiting the officials. Must have awful good food down in the lounge for them tonight. I'm not sure what's going on.
See if we got anybody we want to give some shout outs to on Facebook. Nobody's commented other than letting us know who Maddie White is.
Well, we appreciate that, by the way.
Ricky Kidd says Tony and Ricky Kidd are watching. We are 54 viewers, but in a game like this, I imagine it'll probably come toward the boys' game, Scott.
Yeah, that's probably so. And we have officials on the floor now.
Should be
They
Giles
look well
County's
rested and well hydrated and probably well fed. So it will be Giles County ball to start the second half.
Summertown playing in the zone for the first time.
And immediately a deflection by Wilson over to Burleson. Lady Eagles will bring the ball down the floor. Into Wilson at the block, layup good.
That'll get Reese in the scoring column.
This will be Giles County now. Ball's going to be deflected by Campbell. Went off a Coffee out of bounds, but they say, no, we'll give it to Giles County. Back over, ball's going to be stolen by Brazier. Down the floor, layup, good.
I thought she blew it. Oh, my gosh. It's one of those you're just too wide open.
Wild pass inside is going to be deflected out of bounds. They say last touch by Giles County.
I said this, the Lady Eagles are in a zone for the first time. They did go to a zone second half against Loretta the other night, very briefly. Hard to go in a zone against somebody like Loretta that's got 5 kids on the floor that can bury threes in your face.
That's right. Be Brazier into the paint. Nobody picks her up. Left-hand layup. Off the rim, no good. Picked up by Giles County. Can be stolen by Campbell. And Howard just reached out and grabs her arm.
Probably a good foul by Howard. Probably says, nah, you're not going to get it that easy.
That's right. It will be Lady Eagles ball at midcourt.
Another shout out to a former Eagle, a former Mr. Baseball, Mr. Grant Burleson in the house tonight. See him across the way behind our bench. Came in with his mama.
It's be Campbell across the timeline. It's a cutting Brazier layup good.
Good cut by M, even better find by Rue. See what, M shot more in this third quarter. She got all 4 points for Summertown. Excuse me, Wilson's got 2 of them, but she's got 4 of them, and shot more this quarter than she has in 3 games.
Another feed from Campbell to Brazier for the layup good, and she's going to be fouled, so M will go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Needs to make his foul shot so she don't go 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Give a shout out to my dad, Mr. Barry Brazier. He's in Chattanooga with his grandson, Judah. I'd like to say hello to Judah. If you're watching with Pawpaw, happy birthday, buddy.
M's free throws up and good. 50-11 now your score. Another turnover, picked up by Brazier, ahead to Campbell, layup good.
That's when it's fun, Scotty, when Brazier can return the favor, get the steal, and kick it up to Campbell, and Campbell go finish.
And we're going to have the wholesale substitution. I believe the starters are going to see their night end about 2 minutes into the game, into the second half.
This is where if you're a starter, you're saying, don't let the ball go out of bounds, don't let nobody get a foul. Keep it live.
And just dribbles it out of bounds, referee doesn't call it.
Don't let the clock stop.
It's going to be a steal by Brazier. Layup, good.
She's going for her high. She's kind of been on a slump here. She's making up them 0-point games she's had.
Howard looking inside, lob to Hendricks.
Go, Rue.
Pass back out. Campbell picks it up, layup, good.
I was looking for a timeout out of Coach Jean, and that's just a sub. It's just a 30. If you want to stay here with it, Scotty.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think they're going to take it. I tell you what, we'll take 30 with them. We'll be right back.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Welcome back to Summertown High School. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lady Eagles lead 56-11 over Giles County. Just to let everyone know, we'll remind you closer to the end of the game, but when this game ends, we're going to stop this feed and start a new feed for the boys game. So if you're just watching the exports page, you'll see the new broadcast come up.
Just refresh, just go out, come back on, look for the new one when it gets started. But having a little cell trouble, just kind of stalling on us a little bit, so we're just going to start a new one.
According to our technical expert, Mr. Will Pettis over here, he tells us he needs to stop and restart. So we listen to him.
That's right. He's done a great job so far. Ain't no point in us questioning him now.
Free throw by Gibson. First one's up and good. There was a foul on
Schaefer
for the Lady Eagles. Her second, team first.
I'll say this, Scotty. Giles County, they may only have 13 points and maybe getting beat pretty good, but they are 9 for 9 on the foul line.
Wow. Don't foul them. Be a three-point shot by Riggs is good.
Riggs found the mark there. She was snake bit there in the first quarter, but stepped back, knocked that three down. Tell you, Scotty, I don't know if you watched this when we were at Columbia Academy. You know, that game was a little dicier than thought. Columbia Academy cut it to 9. And
shot blocked by Schaefer and recovers it.
Columbia Academy cut it to 9, and Burdett had picked up fourth foul, had to come out of the game. Riggs steps up, hits a big three, ends up finishing the fourth quarter with 4 threes for 12 fourth quarter points, and we'll kind of break that thing away. But good job, Riggs, coming off the bench.
Brayley drives inside and can pick up a block on Giles County. Should have went ahead and completed her shot attempt there and got to the free throw line.
That's exactly what I was about to say, Scotty. I've chewed my kid out for it, and a lot of other ones. Hey, throw that thing up.
That's right.
Once you hear that whistle blow, just throw it up.
The Riggs feeds inside to Dinwiddie, up off the glass and good. The defense pulled away, and then when he slid in behind them, nobody picked her up. Be in the corner to Howard. She drives baseline, kicks it over to number 22, Hendricks, up off the glass and good. 61-15. Hendricks with 4 quick points. Schaefer, right side to Riggs, picks up the screen. Now over to Dinwiddie. She's going to drive. Kicks out to Burleson. Pulls up the little 15-foot jumper. Is good.
That was Brayley, Scotty.
Yes, Brayley. Got to get to right Burleson there. A 3-point shot by Howard, and it's good. for Giles County.
I'll tell you what, Scott, if I
that'd be their first 3 of the night, I believe.
It is, and I could use Howard.
Yeah.
She could play on my team. She's a good ball handler, good defense.
Drive, layup, good by Dinwiddie. No,
I think that was Runnels.
That's Runnels, I'm sorry. I saw the 2 and thought it was 12 instead of 22. Hendricks passes out, gets away with a travel, does Gibson. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Schaefer, hands off to Dinwiddie. Ahead to Riggs.
You can tell, Scotty, Giles County's gas. They are going for no offensive rebounds.
Over to Schaefer. Right side to Riggs. Gets a pick. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul, a hand check we're going to call. All right, on Stevenson. Can't believe we make that call at this point of the game, but so be it.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Good gracious.
Of all things you could call. Oh, goodness. They sell those patches on eBay. Be shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Giles County. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on Runnels.
It was a good move by Riggs. She did a good pump fake, got separation, had a little jumper, just a little too hard on the jumper.
That was our number 4, Maddie White, who got the rebound and was fouled.
I want to say hello to Miss Heather Bertram's watching. She's got a daughter playing for Loretta. Their game must be so boring like ours that they're tuning into another game.
This will be Brayley Burleson with the rebound. Pass ahead is going to be deflected out of bounds by Howard.
Say hello to Will's dad, Mr. Tim Pettis, says he's watching.
Mr. Newly retired.
That's right.
Tim Pettis.
I don't know. How did he ever work? I better quit saying that. It's a regular customer at the barber shop. I'd hate for the wealthiest man I cut hair to not come back.
Pass inside is going to be deflected. Picked up, though, by Runnels. Tries to go in. We're going to have a jump ball called as Howard ties her up. Lady Eagles will retain possession on the alternating possession. Riggs into Runnels. Shot up, no good. Rebound coming away with it will be Giles County. Ahead to White. Long pass ahead to Howard. Drives baseline. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound. Gets her own rebound. Does Howard. Drives it back out to Coffey. Coffey in the paint. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound Brayley Burleson. She'll bring it down the left side. Coffey picks her up. Now over to Runnels. 3-point shot up and good.
Good shot, Kenzie. Good drive and dish by Brayley Burleson. I'm one of those that like the assists just as much as I do the points. That was a good dish.
White to Howard. Long 3-point shot up and good. Howard with 2 threes now, I believe. Didn't she have the one earlier?
She's got 10 points total now.
She was right at the out-of-bounds line in front of her own bench on that one. Be Burleson driving around. Looks to Runnels. Back to Burleson. In the corner to Riggs. Riley Bachwood now in the game for the Lady Eagles. She'll put up a 3, and it's good.
Knock it down. Where's Merlin? Can we get the camera on Merlin?
He's trying to look all nonchalant up there.
He was clapping for his girl, though.
Out to White, top of the key, back to Howard. Pass inside at the free throw line, shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for, coming away with it will be Giles County, but stolen immediately.
Good effort by
Chloe Heatherly, who's now also in the game for the Lady Eagles. We have a whistle and a foul on Giles County's number 21, Dudley.
Hard to believe, Scotty. Katie Burdett finishes the game with only 3 points, and it was on a three-pointer. But she only shot maybe three times the whole game.
That's probably the only time that's happened in her entire career.
Guarantee it.
B. Riggs drives inside, layup no good, but a foul.
She can get hers tomorrow night. She'll have her big night tomorrow night.
Every time I think of going to Mount Pleasant, I don't know if you ever saw their floor back in the 80s. They had a rubber floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that paint would come off of the floor and get all over your shoes and uniform and everything. No, it would just get all the bottom of your shoe would get red. Their lanes were painted red, and it would turn your bottom of your shoes red and everything else. It was actually a rubber floor about 2 inches thick.
Riggs knocks down both of those, and the clock's not running. Now it is.
And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. So Giles County win down. 73-21 your score as we're in the final seconds here of the third quarter. I think that was some type of experimental floor they thought was going to be the way of the future, and they finally did away with it after about 20, 25 years.
Turned out being a way of junk.
Went back to a wood floor. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 73-21 your score. We'll hand it back for some messages, and you're watching Lady Eagles basketball on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Fourth quarter action getting underway. 73-21, the Lady Eagles lead. Pass into Howard for Giles County. In the paint, now they kick it out to Coffee. Top of the key, three-point shot up and good.
You know, a lot of people probably watch and say, well, why does Giles County have all their starters still in? Well, here's the deal. They're trying to get better.
Exactly.
And they're trying to be the third best team in the district by the end of it.
And Chloe Heatherly with the no, wait, that was not.
That was Blackwood again.
Blackwood drives in, layup good. Also in the game for the Lady Eagles now, number 30, Lauren Howell. And number 33, Hannah Jones. We'll get their names mentioned there. As Howard will be driving to the basket, but she'll be called for a travel. So we have Heatherly, Howell, Blackwood,
Brayley Burleson still in.
Jones, and Brayley Burleson in the game for the Lady Eagles now. Brayley drives, kicks out left side to Howell. Three-point shot up and good by Lauren Howell. 78-24. The Eagles still in their man-to-man. Pass inside to Howard. Layup good. How many points does Howard have of their 26?
She has 12.
I would have thought it had been more than that. This will be Howard. Bring it up to 4. Over right side to Coffee. From the three-point line. Shot up no good. Rebound Brayley Burleson. Brayley gets that rebound, and there's a certain route she follows every time up that left side.
Kenzie Runnels is going to check back in, probably get Brayley.
Pass goes out of bounds on the Lady Eagles. Runnels will come in for, let's see who she gets.
Yeah, she's going to give Brayley.
Yeah. Now in the game for Giles County, number 10, Neal. Pass inside to Coffee, layup no good, but a whistle and a foul. Send Coffee to the line to shoot 2.
Just talking about Serenity Neal, who's just checked in. I actually watched her play some of the JV game. She did pretty well. I'm kind of shocked that she hadn't been out here already.
That foul is going to be on the Lady Eagles, Hannah Jones. First free throw by Coffee is no good. Second free throw also no good. Rebound by Heatherly. Over to Howell. Heatherly, top of the key. Ball's deflected, picked up by Blackwood. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Howard, but of course the only man in the house that sees it the other way, he's going to call it that way.
Well, Howell's got to protect it a little bit more right there. Can't get hemmed up and trapped. You got to get north and south. She's a freshman. She's getting some playing time right here. Doesn't hit a big three. She needs to trust her ball handling and go north and south instead of east and west.
Shot up, no good. Rebound goes off of McKenzie.
I guess.
Supposedly. I don't think his close-up eyesight's that well. I don't think his far-off eyesight's that well. But anyway. Ball's inbounded, deflected, picked up by Jones, ahead to Howell. Howell tries to lob to Runnels. It's intercepted by Coffee, and a foul will be called on Runnels. That'll be her 4th. Team number 5. 78-26, 3:40 to go. I assume we have a running clock now. I haven't noticed if it's still running or not.
I haven't paid attention if they're stopping it or not, but it should be running.
Howard driving the paint. Layup good.
Good finish by Howard.
Howell brings it up the floor. Hits a cutting Blackwood. Layup off the glass and good. A whistle and a foul, and Blackwood will go to the line to shoot the and one.
Tell you what, good job, Riley Blackwood. Stepped in here off the bench. Just got her 7th point with a chance to make it 8 on a free throw. Be easily her biggest 9 of scoring.
And it's good.
Great job, kid.
81-28. Pass is going to be knocked away by Howell. The Eagle Eye is going to call it a foul.
That's all right. You call all you want now. That clock's just going to keep running. That may be his thinking. We can just be still and the clock will run out.
He can blow his whistle. Not too many people will yell at him. Be Coffee left side. Hits a cutting Howell, and no, it goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Eagles.
See us work the ball around. Get a good set right here. Work the ball down to Jones. Let her do a little post-up action. But we got to look down there first.
Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. Last touch for the Lady Eagles.
I think Riley's a little frustrated because it probably was out on Giles County, but you had plenty of time to just pick it up and run with it.
Pass inside to cutting Howell. Tries to kick it out to Coffee. It's going to go out of bounds. Turn over to the Lady Eagles.
2 new subs in here. Number 25, Lily Reed. She's got some height on her.
Yep.
And number 15, Cam Buckner.
Pass going to be deflected. Picked up by Giles County. Howard drives. Tries to make the dish.
Yeah, a little too unselfish there for Howard. She got to finish that basket.
Out to Brown. Brown back to Howard. She's going to drive, and there's going to be a timeout called by Giles County.
I think she just wanted to get a sub in. I think they're going to keep going, Scott.
Yeah. Got a loose shoe. Let's get that tied up. And we're ready to go again. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Giles County. Minute to go with the running clock. Howell to Heatherly. She hands off to Runnels. Ball's knocked away. Runnels runs it down. Over to Howell. Three-point shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Giles County. Bring it up the floor. We have a whistle and a foul on Lady Eagles. And that will send Giles County to the line for the 1-1.
Man, I tell you what, if we could get Hannah Jones and Chloe Heatherly to get 2 buckets in 18 seconds, every person on our roster would have scored.
I don't believe that's going to happen. That's going to be Runnels' 5th personal. Braley Burleson checks back in for her. This will be number 10, Neal, to the line. First free throw, no good. Ball goes out of bounds on the Lady Eagles. 10 seconds. Lob pass is going to be intercepted by Jones.
That's how
That's how it'll end. Lady Eagles win 81-28.
If you want to stay right here with it, Scotty,
right, go ahead.
I think it'll just take me just a second to figure out.
All right. While
Giles
you're doing
County.
that, just to remind everyone, after we finish this broadcast, we'll be turning this one off, and we'll start a new feed for the boys' game. So all you'll need to do is go back to the Exports page on Facebook, and you can reload, and you should see the new feed for the boys' game. Just give us a minute or two before that will show up.
Okay, for Giles County, Carson Brown with 2, Amaya Coffey with 6, Kylie Hendricks with 8, and leading scorers for Giles County, number 15, Ari Howard. For Summertown, like I said, everybody except for 2 got in the scoring column. Riley Blackwood with 8, Abby Jo Schaefer with 4, Reese Wilson with 2, Bradley Burleson with 2, Lauren Howell with 3, Katie Burdett with 3, Mackenzie Reynolds with 6, Olivia Riggs with 5, Mia Dinwiddie with 7, Ainsley Burleson with 13, Carly Campbell with 13, and Emily Brazier with 15. So pretty balanced, and especially when your starters really only played about 2 quarters, Scott.
That's right. All right, so with that, we will end this broadcast. Like I said earlier, just refresh. In a minute or two, we'll have the broadcast up for the boys' game. You've been listening to and watching Lady Eagles basketball on the X.